Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. So, welcome back to Smandu podcast. So, today I am Selfie, and here I am as a cause of these conversations. So, in here, I am not alone, but I am with one the professional teacher in Smandu, SMA Negeri 2 Borong, Mr. Juan, and also with co-host Mrs. Elda. So please, Mr. Juan, introduce yourself to other people.
Yeah, my name is Juan Baptista, but the complete is Johannes Baptista. You can call me just Juan, and I'm a teacher here, and I also work in special group in SMA 2 club. Women. It is a special interest group for students to learn, to share idea and share experience one to each other.
Thank you, sir, for introduce yourself. So here, thank you for joining us. I will ask communication. My first question is about that interest groups of the student. My first question is about what inspired you to start this interest group, and also what is the goal of this club?
Firstly, I would like to say that joining this group was incredible experience for me. Look, we know that student is still young. They need a much more learning experience in their life, and they need also to find themselves, their hobbies and their talent, so that when I enter this group at the first time, we have a public speaking group at the first, and when we find those students so interested to learn and to improve their ability in public speaking, we see that this is the real of what we call learning. Because when you find yourself on something, for example, you want to be a teacher and you find yourself earlier that, oh, I have a potential to be a teacher, or I have a potential to be a doctor. It is what we call as a learning. So that maybe at the first those students was shy, nervous, or whatever to express themselves in area of public speaking. But through the time, they will getting better. I think it is as a teacher, when you feel that your student getting changed through a time, oh, it is we feel so happy with that.
Okay, thank you, sir, for your answer. You said that this is such as opportunity to students to find themselves, and also how they find their hobby and many things. So my question is, how do you support or inspire them in the way they reach this self?
I think we need no need to support or to give motivation to a student, because when they are joining a special group, certain group, that most of those students is interesting to something, to same thing. I mean, so that this is kinds of motivation. Imagine that I also want to add some points that it has so many advantages. That first, it is allow student to find with the friends with the same hobbies, with the same talent, so that when you find some that match with you, it is kinds of motivation. What I would like to say that teacher just be a facilitators,
Yes, of course.
guide them and lead them to certain goals. Say that, you need to be able to do this, and at for example 2 months, so that you need to complete this task. So when we give them certain goal, they will lead themselves happily learning something to these goals. So that my function as a facilitators, as a mentor, just to give them a certain goals so that they can achieve those goals.
Okay, thank you, sir, for your answer. As we know, if they want to be there, they were to be there. So my question, sir, you say that they only need to find their friends,
Yes,
match
they meet
with them,
each other
Yeah.
that have same hobbies.
Yeah, same hobbies.
I think I really believe when we find someone
Yeah.
that we have same hobbies, so it is enjoyable, it is happy to do any activities in there.
Yeah.
In their
So
group.
teacher here is only such as a facilitator, not
Yes,
um,
facilitator. And
okay,
the
sir.
wrong thing doing by most teacher is to try to control students. When you are when do you think that you would like to control students?
Yeah.
You make a wrong thing, because student decided something based on their own interest,
Yes.
based their own goal, and it is controlled by their own mind. So that when you try to control control student, you will be filed and you will be getting stressed. So that the best thing you can do is to influence them,
Yes.
give them rational explanation that this is best thing you need to do, and give them goals, describe the goals. If you do this, you will achieve this thing.
Okay. So do you think that internal motivation is the main point of the student?
Yes, internal motivation. So that why we call teacher facilitators, because teachers is an adult.
Yeah.
They live for some years and they have many experiences.
Yes, of course.
So that when you have many experience, you can tell that the consequence, that the choice you choose today,
Yeah.
it is to teacher. If you choose this, sorry, not to teacher, to student. If you choose this is the consequence. If you choose this is the consequence. You can choose anything.
Okay, thank you, sir. Many students has decided what they want to do in here, especially in interest groups. So now we want to know about support, such as facilities or something from
yeah.
the schools to support the students.
Look, in comparison, I mean, SMA 2 is not have a complete facility.
Oh.
You can compare with another school in
Yes.
in Borong.
Anyway.
So that our what make us satisfy, what make us what make us special is not a facility but activity.
Okay.
So that when you thinking about learning process, please don't think about facility, because it is not you control over your hand. You are a teacher. You need to setting facilities to set up a set activity,
Yeah.
so that those those students will learn based on activity that have you manage for them to do.
Oh, yeah.
So that I myself, in my experiences as a teacher, as a facilitator, as a mentor of this club, English speaking club, Bahasa Indonesian club, and also another club, it's not about facility. We think about activity, because in activity, students try to learn something, process, thinking, and try to do something. So that when they are try to do something, it's learning. So what is the matter?
Okay, thank you, sir. So, could you please share tips for us because we are new here, and also when we enter the classroom, we found problems that we asked them about their talents or something like their hobbies, and we asked, "What is your hobby?" and something else, and they were confused who they are. And also, could you please share with us how we can find ourselves in that?
Firstly, don't try to be perfect. Be authentic, because the best teacher is an authentic teacher. When you try to show to student that you are really perfect, you are not. You are want to try to be something better, and you are not. You are afraid to lead them in the road, in the goals. Then that you also have a weakness in that.
Yeah.
I myself have guide student in mathematics. I'm not a mathematics teacher.
Yes.
I myself guide student in anthropology. I'm not an anthropology teacher. But what I tell to them, that we learn it together, we can achieve it. So that when you try to be perfect in front of a student, you are not trying to totally doing something and help them to achieve their goals. So don't try. Be authentic. And some expert, for example, say that you need to be an artist like this, like this, like this. You need to be a quiet in front of teacher. It is. I really mean that it is based on my experiences. Of course, it is not really fit to my experiences. But my experiences is try to be authentic. When you are try to be authentic, don't try to be something else. Someone you may look your lecture in college, teach so well, and you try to be him or her, you will be filed to be a good teacher.
Okay.
This is my advice.
Okay, thank you very much, sir, for your advice. And also, how long you've been the coordinator of the interest groups?
About the specific time, how many years? Because I myself is never try to count a time, something that I myself hobby in that. I mean that when I become a teacher, I like my job. I like it. I enjoy it. So that I enjoy every time I facilitate them. I try to together with them learning new thing and also learning new skills.
Okay, thank you, sir. Last question. I think this is very important, and also we need some advice. How you measure that all the interest groups are a success or something else, and also do you give them standard that if they win something competition or something like that, they are success or no?
Firstly, I would like to tell the fact that we are winning so much competition in Manggarai Timur. But just to remind you that we never give them a standard.
Oh, yeah.
Why? Because we mean that sometimes we lead a teacher into a wrong way because we try to make them like us, or like what we want to do. They are human. They have certain interest, they have a different background, and they also have a right to learn something. So that I have any standard. If you happy join my group, if you happy learn something, and you are you are getting better day after day, it is all the standards.
Yeah.
I mean that when it is no matter you are speak or you are song like what kinds of matter, but when you getting better day after day, this is the goals of learning. So that I have don't have a certain standard to my student in my group.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Juan, for all your advice and also knowledge for us. We give time to Ms. Selfie to closing.
Okay, thank you so much, Mr. Juan, for you share about all things in interest group. So guys, interest group in SMA Negeri 2 Borong have give you praise to change and improve your skill. Thank you so much, Mr. Juan, and also thank you so much, Mrs. Elda.
Thank you very much. See you next time.
Thank you. See you in another podcast. See you. Bye.